Hey, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Namodon, and I'm going to be talking about something that a lot of these YouTubers are just going crazy about. It's just retarded in my eyes. I mean, maybe it's my perception, maybe it's because I'm not making this kind of six-digit number that I'm all getting excited about and doing this kind of mishap, but overall, I'll be talking about that here. But before we begin, definitely you guys will probably be seeing this video late, probably Thursday, or for Europe, you guys will probably see it when it goes up. It is a little late as of the making of this video because there was a blizzard that basically came through and basically eliminated my power for about 5 hours. So that's always fun, having the ability not to produce content for you guys. I was actually really worried because I haven't missed a day for quite a while, and you know, I do enjoy doing this. I do find it to be a lot of fun, and definitely I want to share my knowledge, or at least share my events with you guys in the best context and the best abilities that I have fit the channel. So with that in mind, guys, definitely, I guess that's all I really need to say about the introduction to that segment. But a lot of these guys on YouTube, you know, the big guys, I don't want to give any names because it's really not my cup of tea. I don't want to start any kind of drama myself. But I thought I'd elaborate and talk a little bit about what is going on. Like, everyone's just going crazy these last couple of days. It's all been about this, you know, what do they call it? Price cuts, stuff like that. Basically, their payments for doing a job that is really a lot of people's, I don't know, want or desire. I mean, I'd say a lot of the community within, you know, a little younger of an age group of me as well, you know, this is something that everyone looks forward to. They think that their content is, you know, better than whatever user, I don't know, whoever you guys want to select for the selected blank. But there's a lot of people that spend, you know, their money or their parents' money, or depending on how old you are, on, you know, a PVR, Elgato, whatever, and the equipment that it requires, and in the hopes of maybe getting a job that is something like I guess I would have now. I mean, I definitely don't have anywhere near what these guys are getting for a check, but I am grateful for everything that I've gotten so far. I think I worked really hard for it. I mean, I never once asked you guys for any kind of just, I don't know, well, you guys know what I'm trying to say. I don't really ask for anything that is exponential or requires you guys to take a large portion of your time out of your day to constantly satisfy my need for more money, I guess you could say. But in that same category, a lot of these guys are talking about the ability for some of the bigger YouTubers, and contracts from Machinima are going to be re-elaborated and basically redefined, and they're going to basically cut the cost to compensate for Machinima's ability to be losing money. It's kind of weird. I never thought Machinima would be running out of money, or, you know, on the side of running out of money. I mean, they definitely are going to be making a lot of money. They make a large proportion of their money from ad revenue, stuff like that, and Google does give them a bonus payment to, I don't know, make some of those skits you guys see from, like, Sark and, I can't think of the other guy's name. You know, Hutch and all them used to do it. I can't remember the other guy's name, too. I do apologize. I want to say it's APL, but that might not be right. Anyway, a lot of their skits and a lot of their movies, their departments that kind of do that drawing kind of stuff from the cinema side of it, you know, they have to pay them somehow. And, you know, they're not making a lot of money when you're spending a couple $1 million, you know, getting that stuff financed and actually getting it in production. So a lot of them are, I guess, upset that their prices are going down, but I don't know. I find it as a way just to bitch. I mean, you're kind of doing a job that takes about 2 hours to do per day. You know, 2 to 4 hours. Now, if you're, example, Wings of Redemption that uploads 3 videos, and I like Wings content. A lot of people want to bitch and pick at him, but I like what Wings of Redemption does. You know, granted, I've played with him a lot. I do have the opportunity to really know what he's like and have the ability to, I guess, you know, see the true Wings, I guess you could say, in that format. Definitely, I don't know him as close as anyone else, but I've had the opportunity to jump in and play with him in a non-live stream setting and stuff of that stature. But definitely, I mean, I don't know. I don't think it's really worth complaining for, and the problem that I have with it is you see, like, hater groups, you know, I'm not going to give any names, but you guys know they've made videos, they're profiting from it, they're trying to get attention around, stirring up conflictions and conflicts within the community, which just pulls us farther apart from each other and adds more to the stirring pot of retarded. But in the same category, I don't know, I'm conflicted, I guess you could say. I don't really see much of a gain. Let's say you're making $4 now for every 1,000 views. That's definitely really overkill, but we're going to give a price that's within that range. Even if you're going down $1 for every 1,000 views, they act like it's this huge price drop. I mean, if you're getting 320,000 subs, or not subs, I'm sorry, views, so in theory, I guess that's $323 that you're not getting. I mean, whatever. You're still getting like $900. I mean, are you going to complain about that? I mean, the only difference would be is you upload one more video and you double your profits from what you normally would have been doing by making one video and averaging about $1.3 thousand. So I guess I don't see the reason to complain when your job consists of making entertaining videos or videos that are about mainly Call of Duty. That's mainly what a lot of the big guys do, because it's really easy to get gameplay. It is extremely easy. Within a day's session of playing with subscribers or playing by yourself, you can get like an entire folder full of like 50 to 80 gameplays. They act like that is extremely hard. I mean, I do it consistently, and I don't even record every day. I record maybe when my folder gets to the approaching end stage, and I'm like, oh crap, I gotta get some gameplay. You know, maybe go on Twitter, ask for some subs, or invite my friends list, and I mean, damn, you'll win like, what, 80 games in a row. They're all pretty much gameplays, more or less spawn traps, but whatever. In the same category, I don't know, I don't see the reason to complain that Machinima wants to restructure its contract, because in the first place, they're the reason you got, I would say, a large majority of your subs, because Machinima is a very huge network with 5-point-something million subscribers on Respawn alone. Or maybe that's the main channel, I do apologize, it's one or the other. But in the same category, Machinima basically has an average of 1 million viewers per one video. Granted, there has been exceptions and rules that exceed that, but I don't see the reason to complain when they gave you everything you have. I mean, Machinima basically gave you the ability to live stream, to do these fun little podcasts that some of them do on during the weekdays or throughout the weekend. And, you know, I guess I don't see it. I don't really see the reason to complain that you're losing an extra $1 for something so stupid that, I don't know, I just don't find worth a reason to complain. I guess I could see if they were firing you when you have, I don't know, 500,000 subs or whatever, and you're the reason for their success, or you're the reason for advertising their company. But for them to decrease your pay, which is still more than you would make ever in a year, I guess I just see it as a way to bitch and ask for more money because you think that you are some exception to the rule in some category. I know there's a lot of speculation going around that talks about, you know, certain selected users are going to get more money, and as a result, the lower tier guys are going to get less money. Well, for the lesser earned guys, I mean, why should you be the exception to the rule as well? I mean, a lot of these big guys have something that maybe you don't. They're a lot more known, they've been around longer. So in theory, I would say that they should get a bonus. That's exactly how any corporation works. If you work there for X amount of period longer than the new guy shouldn't get a bonus as well, because he's like, oh, well, hey, I've been working here an entire month. I feel so special. I get to raise mine from $1.20 to $2, while the big YouTubers are getting, you know, $4 to $5. I don't know, some random number in that figurative language. But I don't know. I know a lot of them are mad because maybe some of the smaller YouTubers are getting theirs deducted, but at the same expense, you're still making far more money than the average 40-hour-a-week worker would ever make. So, I don't know. I think if you're going to complain, maybe YouTube's not exactly your cup of tea. Maybe you should go, you know, work 40 hours a week. And then every time you get your paycheck, you can complain about the $400 or whatever you made for that selected week. That would make more sense to me. But when you're making like 8 times as much as an average worker and you work like a fifth of the hours, I just don't see the reason to complain. I say you're in a grateful spot, in a position in which you shouldn't be complaining or showing emotions towards how much you hate something when they gave you everything you have. People act like they did this all by themselves, but in retrospect, the company kind of basically made you who you are today. They gave you, you know, they gave you financial stability, and they gave you subscribers that constantly watch your videos that maybe never would have known about you. Just my thoughts, guys. I'd love to know what you guys think. I know I kind of went off in different tangents, but I don't know. A lot of the information that's being presented is just really stupid, and I think it's kind of not worthy of an argument. I think whatever Machinima does is for the right reason. I am not just saying that because I'm with them. I'm saying it because it's kind of true. I mean, they have no reason to complain when they've been baby-fed the entire road to their subscriber count or their view count. So hopefully you guys enjoyed. I'd love to hear your guys' opinion on the matter, and I will see you guys in the next installment. This is NMO, signing off.